Well, hello everybody. This is Angela Craig, and if we have not met yet, I am the lead pastor here at Pursuit Church Live, and today I'm coming to you with 5 minutes to change. One of the things I love about our community is we're a global community of people pursuing faith and purpose every day here on Facebook. And today I am coming to you from vacation. I'm in Montana, and it is a absolutely gorgeous morning. I wanted to set up outside, actually have my camera set up on a fence post so that you could see the beautiful view behind me. And today, in 5 minutes to change, we always answer a question that you have, and so put those questions in the comments below. Today we're talking about how do I erase bad memories? Okay, how do I erase bad memories? Maybe you have a past mistake or even current circumstances that are long lasting. Or this could, memories, negative thoughts can manifest themselves as fears or worries about the future. For example, today we have a wedding of 120 people. It's outside. It's going to be outside. There's going to be tables set up in just a few minutes. We're going to be getting tables set up for that. Well, there's thunderstorms in the forecast. So, of course, how do I handle that worry? We don't have a plan B. In fact, 2 days ago, it rained an inch in an hour. All right, it cannot rain an inch in an hour today, right? It can, but how are we going to handle that? And how am I going to handle that as the person setting up tables and helping? And how do we erase bad memories? Well, or negative thinking. Let's talk about that. The most important things I could tell you in this 5 minutes is that we do not control our circumstances. Maybe you can't go back and erase the past. You can't control the future, but you can control this right here. This is the most important thing you have, is your mind and your thoughts. And so I just want to give you a few quick tips. If you are struggling today with ruminating on maybe a past mistake or current circumstances in your life, maybe you have an illness or a job loss, or your relationships are in the gutters right now. This is where we can change things, is by the way that we think. And so the first things we want to do is to change those thoughts, because your thoughts then determine your future. They determine your physical body. Like how there's so much research now about how our minds control the way that our bodies respond. So if we have a lot of negative thinking, it manifests itself in illness, in even cancer, in more stress and anxiety. And so controlling our thoughts and bringing joy to those places of anxiety is very, very important. So number one, identify the truth of your situation. So if you can't get rid of a bad memory, maybe you made a big mistake, maybe you made a little mistake, but for some reason you have this little devil on your shoulder that's constantly telling you you're a bad person. Well, you're not. The Bible says we do make mistakes, and we're going to continue to make mistakes. As long as you are human, you will make mistakes. So that's why the Bible has so many antidotes for this. Number one, if you've made a mistake, well, if you have admitted that you made the mistake, if you have turned from that way of living and then moved forward, those are biblical principles that God gives us to break free of having that little devil on our shoulder that says you're not enough, you're never going to do better. And in this area, if you tend to be in a pattern of addiction or relationship junk, maybe you get angry, or maybe you're a stuffer, you stuff things. You want to get help for that. So make sure that you're connecting with someone that you trust, a pastor here on staff, or a counselor, or a good friend, or a prayer room. All that's good. If we want to get rid of, let's say someone's hurt you in the past, maybe you've been abused. It's the same thing. Let's focus on, call out to Jesus, His name, in his name there is power. So you could say, Jesus, show me the truth about today. Show me the truth about this moment. Like, that's the past. That's not happening. Because that trauma can set in and really take over our lives and ruin today. It could ruin your today. And we don't want that. We want you to be able to live free right today in this beautiful, beautiful life that God's giving you. And number 2, identify the truth of who God is. So God is always at work. Maybe he seems very far in the background. Maybe you just like couldn't find him anywhere. But you know what? He's always at work. And that's why in the book of James, he says to claim joy over every trial and circumstance. Joy, 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 joy. It's not easy. This is not easy. That's why we need each other. But God is always at work doing something, and he's doing something for your good. So even if you made a mistake, he wants to help you transform that into something beautiful, something for the future. Maybe you share that experience with somebody else that's made a mistake, and you help them also break free of the condemnation they're feeling, because no one should walk in that. He has a plan and a purpose for your life, and that is so beautiful. So today, from this beautiful place in Montana, I just want you to remember, take in your head, that's what was my notes flying around. Take away in your head, do not get stuck on a past memory or a circumstance or even anxiety about the future. We want to really renew our minds by what the Bible is telling us. So today, again, just call out simply, if you find yourself thinking negatively about any of those things, just say the name Jesus. There's power in that name. And then ask him, show me the truth about this situation. Show me the truth about who you are and what you want to do in my life. And then, of course, get connected to community. You can, again, connect with us in a message, connect with a close friend you trust, or a counselor. We'd be happy to recommend one. It seems that God is connecting us all over the world, and we can resource you in that way. We also have a 24-hour prayer wall. It's called Pursuit Church Live Prayer Wall here on Facebook, and that's a private place you can join. So I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful day, and we will see you here online at Pursuit Church Live. Have a great day.